Clarksburg Tower information, Victor 20532, wind 290 visibility 10, sky clear below 2000, temperature 262.9, altimeter 3010, runway 21 visual approaching you. Notice to airmen, runway 3 PAPI, high intensity out of service. Tower light out of service 3.2 nautical miles west, 1,963 feet MSL, 4.1 nautical miles west, 1,845 feet MSL, 5.9 nautical miles east northeast, 1,713 feet MSL. As for information for West Virginia and surrounding areas available on highway flight surface frequencies. Advise on initial contact information, Victor.
Victor. Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima, now taking runway 23, will be departing the area to the south, Fairmont. Alright, I don't see anybody on approach end here.
You're clear on the right.
Should I put a notch of light in here, like taxi light, just for the heck of it?
Yep.
You know what else? Position light weren't on for our ADSB.
I'm tempted to just collar that on.
Oh, that, you know, I mean, that's not a terrible idea. I hope we don't have a bird either. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was a fun one.
I wasn't about to do that because I don't know the limitation. I didn't, you know, that was a pretty high angle of attack for that kind of maneuver for me. All right, you feel good here?
Swag.
All right, let's go for a short field because it kind of is. Slowly bring the throttle in. Looks like full power. You good?
Making good power.
Engine looks good. Heels are on the floor. Right rudder. Holy right rudder. So you're going to shadow me here just to feel these. Airspeed's alive.
Yeah. So remember on a short field, slightly slower rotation. Go ahead and start pulling it off. Right rudders you pull off. Climb out at VX.
So we're going to call that
65
to 70. So I'm going to go 70 if that's okay.
Yeah.
We're crabbing automatically into the wind here.
Yeah, just step on the ball at this point. Yeah. And now direct your aileron for runway drift.
So that'd be a little to the left.
From the looks of it, just a little.
And then can I...
Once we clear that hill,
okay,
or co-altitude with it, you may begin to transition to your VY.
I don't like being this slow.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is.
It doesn't climb as well as it should.
It's hot.
Yeah.
We're not getting very good climb performance here at all.
Typical. All right, you can accelerate.
Engine looks good. We'll get to at least 1,700 or so before we make any turns. Boy, this is crazy. 300 feet a minute. I forgot about these. It's been so long since we've been out here in the heat.
Yeah. The old girl, she loves to climb. Look at the smokestacks, man. Straight up and down.
Yeah.
What a nice day.
Sure is.
It must mean like the high pressure sitting right on top of us.
I did not do a real thorough look at the weather other than what I needed to know. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start turning towards Clarksburg and letting everybody know what we're doing here, okay?
Yep.
Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima, climbing through 1,800 off of runway 23, now making a left-hand turnout to the south, direct Clarksburg. Fairmont traffic.
Yeah, so I'd go up 2,500, let it rip.
Yeah.
Now for the landings, we're just going to try to go through the whole.
Yeah, let's do one of each. Let's start with the normal.
Yeah.
And then let's just try to
through.
Yep, if that's okay with you.
That's exactly what we'll do. We'll go through a normal slip. We'll do a short, soft, emergency, engine out in the pattern.
Okay.
That's the one tower you gotta watch. See it up there? Straight off the nose.
Yeah, but how far? Like
2 miles.
Okay.
See it there?
I see an open. Yeah, oh yeah, I see it. To my left, slightly to my left.
Yes.
Yeah, I see it.
That's the only tower you have to worry about as long as you're near the interstate. That tower's at 1,700 feet.
Gotcha.
So if you come through here at 20 or 2,000, you won't hit anything. It's only if you're going between Clarksburg and Fairmont.
We should think about calling them sometime soon.
Yeah, just go ahead and call them. Tell them you're about, I don't know, 6, 7.
Where are my distance rings? I took everything out. 6 miles. Good job, Tyler.
Well, I can see my spot that I use.
Okay, I'll give him a call. Clarksburg Tower, Skyhawk 3852 Lima, about 6 to the north, 2,400 with Victor, inbound for the option. I think it's Victor.
Yeah, that's right.
Number 3852 Lima, Clarksburg Tower, Squawk 0124, Clarksburg altimeter 3010.
0124 and 3010, 3852 Lima.
Bunch of numbers.
Level off here. I felt like I managed that pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull a little power out here.
Clark 52 Lima, radar contact 5 miles north of Clarksburg Airport at 2,500, make straight in runway 21.
Straight in for runway 21, 3852 Lima. All right. Winds were slightly from the right, if any. It was like 3 knots. So
Sweet.
it's gonna be pretty tame.
I want butter. Give me butter.
I'm gonna try.
Remember that landing attitude just before we touch down, that nose should be pretty well on a V, like a VY climb.
Okay.
Nose touching the horizon.
I will do my best.
I know you will. That's our goal, to do our best.
That's all we can do. Feet down here. I'm also going to be less afraid to use the rudder
Yeah, stomp it.
and less afraid to like,
Just don't stop it and stomp it in turns. Keep it.
right.
All right, and try and keep it on glide path.
I can't even see the glide
Yeah,
path.
you're on it. No, you're a little high now.
I'm going to pull some power. I'm going to
Clarksburg Tower, Wisconsin 3156. Hold short runway 21. Ready for departure.
Oh, good. I get an audience.
Clarksburg Tower, 716 Tango Hotel, down ILS 1.
Yeah, keep your speed above 90 if you can.
I'm at 100.
For as long as you can. 90 knots, I'm sorry. Yeah, so right at 100's fine. Wait.
Wisconsin 3156, Clarksburg Tower, hold short of runway 21 for landing traffic.
All right, we're holding short 21 for traffic. Wisconsin
Approach. You didn't clear us for
3156.
touch and go. So should I ask for
Jack 6
that?
Tango Hotel, continue
Yeah,
inbound.
just continue for now. And as we get a little closer, go ahead and start getting on the glide
6
path.
Tango Hotel, roger, continue inbound. Jack 52 Lima, is this a full stop?
Negative. Touch and go, 5 Lima.
Jack 52 Lima, cleared low approach only, enter left close traffic.
Okay, clear for the low approach. We'll enter left close traffic for 5 Lima.
Use this as a go around then.
Do you want me to do flaps and everything?
go ahead
for
and set it all the way up.
I
If
can't,
they're
'cause I
gonna-
got to get some power out. 'Cause
So this is a good scenario, right? How do you slow down? Pull the power all the way out.
yeah, pull
Hold
up,
the
pull
nose
back
up.
on the stick.
Yep, hold the nose up. Just a little bit. Just hold it level.
There, we're
All
under
right, start
100.
dumping your flaps in. Now push as you...
Yeah.
Yep, hold it. Just hold it down. Go to 30. There's 30.
Okay.
See, once you get the flaps in, it's not going to accelerate
Right,
in the
because
dive.
it's the drag that's added.
All right.
You tell me when to go.
I'll probably
around,
call
okay?
a little early just to... But this is for go-around practice.
Okay.
All right, you can go and go around.
All right, so go around would be full power, carb heat in, up to 20 immediately,
And pitch the nose up.
pitch the nose.
There
up.
you go. Come on up.
And we got a good rate.
Yeah, make sure you get the nose all the way up to VY when you do it.
Okay, I'm way above that now, so I got to pitch some more.
That's the thing. A lot of guys will get into, they get in this habit of leveling off over the runway, accelerating a little too much. So when you go full power,
yeah,
bring the nose to the
Just get the
horizon,
nose, okay.
then do the carb heat and flaps. That way there's
Okay.
none of this.
I see. We want to climb as soon as possible.
like-
Wisconsin
I wanna get up and
3156,
away.
runway
Or
21,
you can go
clear
ahead
for
and make a turn.
takeoff,
Left turn.
traffic,
He said
3
left,
mile
right?
final, Skyhawk.
Hold that nose up.
Runway 21, clear for takeoff. Wisconsin 3156.
Keep it right at
Jack 6 Tango
85.
Hotel, runway 21, clear for the option, caution wake turbulence departing at RJ prior to your arrival.
I thought he
Runway
was being
21,
funny
clear for
for
the
the
option,
guy leaving
caution
now
wake
for
turbulence,
us.
716 Tango Hotel.
Yeah.
You okay with this turn, with
Yeah.
this speed?
Yes. You can actually slow it down some. Just pitch up and get us up to altitude a little quicker. And then once we get on the downwind, we can pull it way back. And
Okay.
that's good and square right there. Go ahead and get that nose. There you go. There's 85. Just feels so shallow.
Yeah.
Make sure you're trimming for that airspeed. He'll be looking for you to do that. Make sure it's working for you.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I need to be more intentional about that.
Yeah. Oh, it's plus or minus 10 on the speed, so.
Okay.
That's during the en route and pattern phase. It's plus 5, minus 0 in slow flight. So you cannot be below the speed that we set for slow flight.
Skyhawk 52 Lima, you'll be number 2 following a Skyhawk at a 1.5 mile final report traffic in sight.
Okay, number 2 following a Skyhawk will report inside 52 Lima. I'm above pattern now. I need to.
Yeah, it's fine. Just kind of a bit more wide. He's over the plateau. You see the flat right there?
I see the flat.
Directly over top of it.
3156, when able, turn right direct summit, climb maintain 8000.
Right direct summit, and
See,
was that 8,000? Wisconsin 3151?
The new buildings that go.
I got him, yeah.
8,000, Wisconsin 3151.
And 52 Lima, we have the traffic in sight.
Skyhawk 52 Lima, follow that Skyhawk, runway
Just keep
21.
making a normal landing on this one.
Follow the traffic, cleared for the option, 52 Lima.
Wisconsin 3156, contact departure, we'll see you.
Departure, Wisconsin 3156, see ya.
Alright, let's start setting up here. 1, 2.
Yep.
I'm turning in just a little bit, so let's go ahead and bring the carpet in. Reduce the power to like 1700. It's been so long since we've freaking done any pattern work, I don't even remember how to do this. First notch of flaps under 100 and start our descent. About 90, 95, looks pretty good.
They're real good. You're pretty wide,
Yeah,
so you can go ahead and start your
turn a
base.
base, yep.
Yeah.
Up on that rudder
Nice.
and let off of it some. That's my problem, I just keep mashing it the whole way through the turn.
Foxtrot Tower 716
Like,
Tango
this
Hotel,
feels
this
rough.
is full stoplight, taxi back to Fairmont State.
This feels
Back 6
rough.
Tango Hotel, turn right at Foxtrot, taxi to Fairmont State via Alpha Hotel, hold short, runway 21 at Hotel.
Alright, I'm gonna bring a little bit more power.
Right at Foxtrot, Alpha, hold short at runway 21 at Hotel.
So they got them holding short for us.
Okay. Approaching, looks clear.
Yes, sir. Clear on the right.
Touch more power. Doesn't take much. I'll start my base turn here.
Now look at your runway.
Off the
You're
runway.
going to shoot right through it.
Through it?
You're going to shoot through the runway. That's what I'm saying. Like you're turning too quickly.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant I was going to be over it.
That's what I meant. That was bad. I'm still a little groggy.
Yeah.
Full tree, Clarksburg.
My words are mixing up.
All right. Now I've got a problem.
Level 3, proceed to the guard ramp via Alpha Delta, hold short of runway 21 at Delta for landing traffic.
All right.
30 degrees.
Yeah. Remember, look at that runway. That's your ultimate goal. Don't get so fixated on the
Okay.
bank angles. All right. Go ahead and get slowed down. Up. There you go.
I just refuse to bring that power out.
Yeah. Pull it all the way out.
There's our final approach speed.
Yeah. Just hold that all the way to the runway. Down the center line.
Trying.
Got a little bit of a tailwind. That's easy.
Oh, sorry.
Easy.
I didn't want to bang it on.
Right rudder. Point the nose down the runway and just hold that landing attitude.
Skyhawk 6 Tango
Not
Hotel,
terrible.
cross runway 21 at Hotel.
Cross runway 21 at Hotel,
Drive the
716
airplane.
Tango Hotel.
First.
All right.
You ready to go?
Yep.
And right rudder. We're almost to rotation speed already.
Yep, just pull it right off.
Level 3, cross runway 21 at Delta.
Got a little punchy on my flare there.
Yeah, a little bit. Just real pressures.
Yeah. I felt like I was going to bang the thing into the runway.
No, you still had a couple feet. That's one. On this next one, we're going to do a short field,
Okay.
full stop, taxi back.
Okay.
The runway begins at the threshold where it normally begins,
Okay.
and it ends at Foxtrot. So you got to be stopped by Foxtrot.
I'm going to start my left crosswind here.
Remember, on a short field, the goal is to get it on as early as possible.
Yep. So
you
we'll
get
be
stopped in the least amount of runway possible.
So we'll be flaps full.
Yeah, you go 40. Remember that the approach speed is going to be ridiculously slow that way. Hold 70 on final with the full flap configuration, because if you don't, it'll float the entire, it floats a lot. We've not done a whole lot of 40-degree flap stuff.
Okay.
It does change how the plane lands quite a bit.
Gotcha. 2200.
Little, yeah.
I'm gonna
Now on these short fields, are we supposed to come in on a normal approach angle, shallow, steep?
It's supposed to be steeper.
Yeah. So let gravity do the work of maintaining airspeed. The least amount of power that you can have on final,
Yeah.
the better.
Okay.
So this is where slips are useful. But again, there is a limitation in this airplane of being able to slip some flaps.
Yeah.
Which is really silly.
Come on, Chris. I'll be so pissed if I busted on a freaking pattern altitude of all things.
As long as you're actively correcting, not like you just keep shooting off into the stars.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't have to say, where are you going? I don't know. Just flying around, buzzing around.
Skyhawk 52 Lima, runway 21, clear for the option.
Let me tell him what we're doing.
But, no, you're good.
Clear for the option, runway 21, 52 Lima.
That's a part of the option.
Yeah, you can stop, sure. I didn't know if it was courtesy. I guess if there was more stuff going on.
Yeah, it'd be like a planning purposes, full stop, taxi back. But they're pretty slow.
Spacing's better this time.
Yes. So just think about that roll on to final.
Yeah, I was real sloppy last time.
There's a bird hanging out up here.
Yeah. Nope, traffic no factor. The bird.
No. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, let's do it. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Carburetor heat, engine power, and under 100 first notch. Trying to make like a habit of checking that every time before I just go dumping it in, ripping it off. All right, there's about 90. That's a little steep.
You can feel it if you're fast on the flaps. It'll buff it. And you can look at the flaps afterwards and the little grooves between the little like diamonds and the will be like scalloped.
I'm gonna turn left, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
As opposed to right.
So remember, try not to lose that much altitude on this one.
Okay. Yeah, I did it again, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, way low.
You're not. I mean, you're right on. You'll be right on glide path at this. Maybe a little low, but we want to hold the altitude for now because this is a short field. So go ahead and just add your power and level off. What I would do.
Right, because we want to be.
And these are pretty
here.
wide patterns because this is a big runway.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you don't necessarily have to descend as quickly.
Yep, got it. 10-4. I'm gonna start my turn.
So if we're wanting to touch down pretty much at the numbers, where should we aim?
Before it.
Okay.
0204.
He cleared us? He did, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so see now we're high,
Yep.
but that's okay. See
So
the
we're
big
gonna-
dirt spot just before the
Yeah.
runway? That's what I'd aim for.
So I'm gonna pull my power now.
Just work your flap in. You didn't get 20 in there. Put your 30 in. Alright, and start pitching for that 70 and get 40 degrees of flaps in.
I know we're
Powered.
close to 70.
Yeah, go ahead. Now, once you put this in,
Yeah, I pitch down, right?
yeah, it's getting ready to, well, just, yeah, go ahead, put them in.
Keep me honest here.
Yeah,
70
you
feels
got it.
way too slow.
You're fine.
That's 70.
Look how much you're nose down to get it. On the rudder.
Get
Remember,
off at Foxtrot. Foxtrot was the plan?
Yeah.
Did we miss it?
Nope. Foxtrot's good.
Was I within 400 feet?
Yeah.
Would he have failed
did
me
you
for that landing?
Well, your nose,
Yeah,
like you were
what-
pointing the
so
nose
what-
to go to the center line.
So, and I should not, what should I have been doing in that moment? Just
Nose
aileron?
stays straight on the runway. Aileron puts you over the center line.
Right.
Tell me you're going off of Foxtrot and like back.
All right, we'd like to do a full stop taxi back here off of Foxtrot for 52 Lima if we could.
Back 52 Lima, turn right at Foxtrot, runway 21 taxi via Alpha, remain this frequency.
Right at Foxtrot to 21 via Alpha with you, 52 Lima.
52 Lima, your intentions when you get to the end.
Well, we remain in the pattern for 52 Lima.
Roger.
So, yeah, rudder should always point the nose down the runway.
Right, right. That's because I understand why. The habit is,
The longitudinal axis must be aligned with the direction the airplane
Right.
is moving.
that's how we ended up side loaded because
That's
I
exactly.
landed, okay.
So instead of using feet to point towards the
That's
center
right.
line, drift with the wings.
Yeah, that's right. That
So,
makes total sense.
Have we ever done slow flight down the runway?
Once, it
Yeah.
freaks me out because
Well,
it's like,
That's the point
especially
of it.
with a tailwind.
Yeah, this tailwind's getting up there. It's like 5 knots now.
That makes it a little difficult for me.
Yes, it does. It feels weird. The airplane handles a little differently. But did you see how slow we were?
Yeah,
at 40?
it's unbelievable. But
Do
you're
you-
right.
Do you hear it?
I do hear the whistling and
That's like the onset of high angle of attack in this
right.
airplane.
It's really how you want to be landing every time, right? I mean,
On
with
well, especially a short field.
right.
Minimum controllable airspeed. Your ground speed's going to be the lowest possible. The tailwind doesn't help with that,
Back 52
obviously.
Lima, the winds are beginning to pick up a little bit out of the northeast. It's been about 5 or less for the past hour or so. Did you want to stick with runway 21 or you can have 3? It's your choice.
Well, we can take off 2-1 on this one. If you want to switch to 3, we can just teardrop back in.
We can plan that.
We'll plan on that, 52 Lima.
That'll help.
So we'll take off 2-1, go down, we'll just hook a little teardrop, come back in. That'll get us another landing within like 5 minutes.
Great.
You know?
We're gonna accelerate to full power with. I mean, we'll keep rolling. We'll pretend like we've kept rolling with the stick back,
Yep.
and we'll just ride the wheelie. Once the nose is off, keep it off the ground, and then stay in ground effect. Get off as soon as we can. Stay in ground effect until we accelerate to whatever VY
60.
works here. I mean,
You begin your stay in ground effect till rotation speed.
okay.
That's the way I teach it. And then as you get to rotation, let the plane climb and accelerate to VY
Okay.
out of ground effect.
Okay.
Because the plane will fly at 60. That's what we always fly at.
Right.
You're staying in the ground effect until 80, 85 mile an hour.
Then can
Chewing up a
then
lot
can
of
I yank
grass.
it off? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can't get out on top.
Yeah, and how many grass fields do you know that are 8,000 foot long?
That's also true. Not very many.
All right. I don't know of any, so.
You ready?
Yeah.
At Tower 52 Lima, holding short of runway 21.
Back 3852 Lima, Clarksburg Tower, wind 020 at 5, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 21, 3852 Lima. So, we'll pretend here like we're in the grass.
Very good.
We would just keep rotating on around here into, I won't go too fast. You taught me this the last time.
Minimal amount of brakes if you can. You can use some to help steer, but try and keep it moving. It's going to take a lot of power in real grass.
Yeah. You ready?
Yes.
Shadow me on this, will you?
Yeah.
The wheel's already off the ground.
Yep.
Right rudder. Left rudder. Right
Just
rudder.
all right rudder.
Okay.
Just release it. All right, hold that. Hold that until it lifts. Getting light.
Not really.
There it is. Push down.
There's
It-
60.
and
It
just
got the
slowly let it
60
climb
right
out.
away.
Yep. Little
Right rudder. Yep.
Yeah.
I feel it. Now we're at 70.
Good. Just hold that for a little bit and let it continue to accelerate as you climb.
There is, whoa, 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 almost 80. When can I bring that flap out?
About, if there's no obstacles, 400 feet's kind of the number I use just to keep you out of trouble.
I mean,
that way you don't sink back down to the runway. But we do have this hillside in front of us. I would prefer to be above that.
would you like me to remove, oh, you want to be above before we remove it?
Oh yeah, because if we sink and then have to climb back out.
Let's, okay. So we're better off climbing with 10 than taking that second to take it out and then
Yeah,
climb?
well, pull it out. Go ahead, we're above. Watch what happens to your vertical speed when you pull this out.
I mean,
Hardly
minimally,
nothing, right?
Minimally. Plus I let it accelerate 5 knots. If I would have pulled back and kept it at 80.
Right.
I see though, I understand, I know the feeling when you lose that little bit of lift there.
Yeah. Well, if you do it down at ground effect and you accelerate out of ground effect, you may come back down into it.
I see. Oh, yeah, babe.
Let's see what he wants us to do.
Check 52 Lima, can teardrop entry for runway 3 clear for the option.
All right, we'll make a teardrop here for runway 3, and we're clear for the option, 3852 Lima. Which way should I teardrop? Does it matter? Well, then I'm going to do it to the left like everything else.
Okay.
You good there?
Yes, I am. I'm
All
texting my wife. She sent me a...
Wow. I mean, I'm intentionally pitching the nose level, just so you know.
Yeah, you can pull the power back. So this would probably be a good one to set up for a slip.
Because we're going to be high, right?
Yeah, just set up for a slip on this one. Try to touch me down around 1,000 footers and get as much flap in as you can before landing. And that's...
Oh boy.
You're good, keep the turn coming. 30 degrees. Look at your runway.
Oh yeah. All right.
I love slips. So which way will we slip?
So is it 020, he said, the wind? So I'm going to go
Yeah.
left aileron, right rudder. Right? From the left, wind is from the left?
Yeah.
Let me bring it, let me, hold on here. I got to get organized.
Well, looking at the windsock, it's right down the runway.
Okay.
It's either way. Pull the nose up, slow it down to about 80 first, 85.
Really?
Hold it level up.
We're never going to get there.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we will. Pull it power back.
It's all the way.
All right, step on the rudder gently, briskly. Yeah, push it all the way in. All the way in. You gotta do it.
Not at this airspeed.
Yeah, look at us, we're at 85.
Yeah, but
Hold that right there. Look,
so it's 75.
there's so much control.
Okay, all right, all right.
Like this airplane is,
Yeah, hear it whistling at you?
yeah, but it's right, we're perfect. 75 knots.
75 for now. 70.
Look what we're coming right down on.
Yeah, you're right. 70. Your airplane still.
Yeah.
Look at
Now
you.
putting flaps in is going to cause you to float.
All right, and slow you down good though.
Well, we would have been slowed down way faster by now if we were just touched down, but
Wow.
the whole point is,
That was a really aggressive slip. I mean,
well, yeah, that's probably the worst case scenario. Let's go get the flaps out.
of all the slip to landings, do we got enough room here or not?
Oh yeah, 3,000 foot, let's go.
We good?
Oh yeah.
All right, you ready? Engine looking good?
Yes.
Okay, I'm on the rudder here now. Right rudder. There is 60.
The slower your forward speed is on that, the better off you'll be. Because you're trying to get down in the shortest distance possible.
Yeah, I understand.
75 at 70 is about the lowest I want to get. But you can feel it. You can hear what the airplane's wanting to do.
Yeah.
This plane doesn't stall. What's the power off stall for flaps up?
Oh, it's like flaps up.
Yeah,
Like,
the green, bottom of the
I
green.
don't know. It's 59.
We had so much margin on that, right?
But even at that wing angle, I mean that.
We're not holding a G. We're still at 1 G.
385 Lima, left close traffic approved.
Left close traffic, 385 Lima.
If anything, we're actually going to be somewhat less than 1G because we're descending at such an aggressive rate.
I see. Well, I will definitely not set myself up for that steep of a...
yeah, that's a very aggressive slip, but my point is that even at 70, in a full-on slip, you saw how much control we had.
Yeah. I just need to, this time the only thing I'm gonna really worry about is the fundamentals of like aileron to keep us over the center line, keeping us aligned with the nose aligned with the direction of travel down the runway.
Remember, as you're in the flare, everything should be outside. You know, you've transitioned to seeing what the airplane is doing in relation to over the runway.
Right. There's nothing else to see here inside.
Airspeed's going to start dropping, and altitude's worthless.
Right. It really is just feeling and visual at that point. Like,
yeah, it is.
You don't need
it's
to
all
read
exact. You got to take the airplane and put it where you want it.
Right. All right. Well, let's do that then. I want to put it. I want to put it at the 1,000-footers.
Yeah. Try and touch me down right on the 1,000-foot blocks. I
want to do it aligned with the center line.
So again, if you're aiming for the 1,000-footers, you're probably not going to hit them. We need to aim a little before that for the round out.
10-4. I'll do it.
10-4, good buddy.
I'll do it.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking.
I don't like country at all. I just can't.
I like smoking the band.
Cannot do it. I can't do any country. Blah. Eastbound and down.
Focus.
I'm focusing, sorry.
Yes. Nah, it's my fault, I got distracted. You said 10-4 and I always think of smoking the bandit when you do.
I think of the Dukes of Hazzard. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get 20 degrees in here, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the nose over.
0304.
All right.
Has he cleared us yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Did indeed, a little fast.
All right, look at that runway, roll right in on it.
Ready?
Roll it in there. Yep, now look out. You're good, look outside, and lock it in.
I'm looking, I'm not moving my eyes off the outside. Well, except to glance down at my airspeed.
There you go, that's all you gotta do. All right, keep that turn in. Keep it in, keep it in, keep it in. There you go. Good power for the runway. Aim for the 500, the triple stripes.
Uh-huh.
Pitch for the airspeed.
Level 3, Clarksville ground, hold short, runway 21 at Delta for landing traffic.
All right.
Go and get stabilized out here.
Yep.
Go and get that last notch flaps in, trim in, whatever you need the airplane to do, make it do it.
I feel good about it, really.
Looks good.
Final approach speed.
Yep, so.
Little power.
Nose up a little. There, I'll get you closer to 75. Aileron over the runway. So go ahead and start transitioning to that now.
All right, so I'm gonna keep my aileron to the right and my rudder to the left.
Yeah, not too much, just real small. Now rudder back to the right, sail the noses.
Yep.
There you go.
And I'm gonna bring the power out.
Yeah. Hold. Hold.
I'll take that one about all day long. Yeah, I love that. That was great. My feet were way up on the brakes too, just there, by the way. I just caught myself doing that.
That's okay.
You ready to go?
I'm ready.
Want to go back to Fairmont?
Sure enough.
All right, let's do it, brother. Yeah, I felt pretty good. That was, you know,
I think you beat yourself up a little too much.
I'll talk to you here in a minute. Let me focus on what I'm doing here. Because you never know, you get some crazy gust or something weird there. Got to be paying attention right there.
That's such an awesome
Level 3, proceed to
shot. Watching the silhouette.
Cross runway tree at Delta.
So what I was going to say to you was that time, you know, and I don't think I've been doing this whole time, and it's strictly me and not you. I am so caught up on this daggone airspeed all the time.
Yeah.
Even that close to the runway, and I'm like, well, I don't even care at that point. If it sits down, it sits down. Like,
yeah. Well, that's.
I think paying attention to. I have to be more intentional about paying attention to the nose angle and
well, I never had anybody to tell me these things, and that's the same trap I think most pilots fall into, because you're preached at don't stall the airplane.
Right.
Watch your airspeed in the pattern.
Right.
You're landing.
Right.
You want it to stall.
Left or right, close traffic approved.
Let's go head back to Fairmont.
And 52 Lima, if we could this time, we're going to depart to Fairmont.
Sky 52 Lima, no known or observed traffic between you and the Fairmont Airport. Wind here Clarksburg 060 at 4, the altimeter 3010, squawk VFR. Change to advisory frequency approved, we'll see you.
3010, we're squawking VFR and going to advisory, 3852 Lima, thanks a bunch.
Thanks a bunch, Kevin.
Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima. We're about 6 miles to the south, inbound for runway 5 straight in. Fairmont traffic.
Yeah. Unless you want to do a pattern.
I have done the 5 I've got it under control.
Okay. Just the landing itself.
I know where it is, yeah. Because in the pattern, frankly, it's easier for me to get set up.
Yeah.
Even though we don't do a ton of straight ins, I mean, I will on a bunch of towered fields. So, I mean, it's good for me to be able to eyeball this from afar out and pick my distances, you know?
Yeah. So we're looking like we're on a nice path, right?
Yeah, feels pretty good.
Yeah. And now to start configuring out here. Get stuff, start
right,
getting
so I'll
things.
go ahead and bring carb heat in and get my power under control.
Yeah, on about a 3-mile final, that's when I'll start getting things put in, and we're about that, maybe a little less than 3 miles.
Trying to look for traffic that might not have a radio. All right, let me get her under 100 here, okay?
Ross Traver traffic, this is Rocket 522, left base, runway 26, Ross Traver.
522.
Mooney rocket.
All right, so let me keep an eye on things here and see about what I think. Feel high, truthfully.
A little bit. So how do you fix high?
Well, you pull some power out.
Okay.
Could bring in another notch flaps if I wanted. 20 degrees out here would be fine.
I would. This is about where we come through our base leg at, right over top of NOAA.
Uh-huh.
Still pretty high. There you go.
I don't know why I'm afraid to pull power out to the stop.
I have that moment in the jet, and like I asked the guy there, "You flight idle?" Well, yeah.
Whatever you got to do, right?
But you know, in
I'm
my
going
mind,
30 because I think we got the field made.
We're pretty high. Yeah, we got her made.
I even go 40 here.
Try it.
This is what I did last time, and then I nosed it over.
Oh, brother. Speed brakes. Look at that. We're every bit of like 10 degrees nose down. The cars are thinking we're kamikaze.
We got it now, though. Don't we?
We're fast, so it's going to be hard to land at 80 knots.
Do you want to go around right now?
I'll let you make that decision, private pilot applicant.
Oh, you're responsible for my safety, buddy. Is that you?
No.
Let's get her down. We got to get it down.
Let's go around.
At 40 degrees of flaps?
Yep, do it. Go up to 20 immediately. All right, you're never always bought in.
Holy crap, dude. That was awesome. I'm not even near 20 yet.
There you are.
Woohoo! We got to climb,
keep that
baby.
climb going.
I'm trying. Holy,
Fly down the river.
Holy crap. Dude.
Can I help you?
Everything's fine.
Okay.
We just need to climb.
We got it.
Whoa, high. Oh, Nikes. I knew I was going to be high. I see the towers. I'm kind of
You're good.
split in the middle
Split
here.
them, yeah. That's all you can do.
When would you, no seriously, when would you bring out 10 degrees here? I mean, when would you get up to, when would you bring out this last 10?
You can do it now. I just like to be clear of
I want you to tell me what the safest way to do it is. Would be to not do it now? 352 Lima, we're going around off runway 5.
You know, you can take it out and you're probably not going to see much of a performance change, but
I'll keep it in
just
if that's the right
once
thing.
you're above everything you can possibly hit within like a mile.
Yeah.
That's my.
Okay.
You can go pull them all the way up now. This thing's not. It doesn't climb like a normal, like the newer 172s.
Like an airplane.
Yeah.
That was good. That was our first go around at 40, so that was good to experience too. Really.
Nothing different.
We've never pulled out, and that might have been my first go around at Fairmont.
Really?
Yep.
What?
We've never went around at Fairmont.
Well, that's a shame on my part.
We've done it at Clarksburg a bunch for practice. Well, and for when my nose is like this on the runway.
Okay.
Fairmont traffic, Sky 3852 Lima now turning left base, runway 5, Fairmont. Wow, it feels like we're just going to plow into the NASA building.
You would be hard pressed to even hit the NASA building.
I don't want it. I mean, I really don't want to do it if I can help it.
Yeah, I don't want you to either.
That'd be a quick way to not get my ticket.
Final's clear.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that way. Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima turning final, runway 5, Fairmont traffic.
It's also another reason I kind of don't like doing straight ends.
Yeah, exactly.
Timing is hard. It's a hard thing to build, hard thing to get used to.
Put my flaps in my turn. I hope you don't care about that.
You're pretty well wings level. All right, get the airspeed under control. Pull that power back. There you go. Get that airspeed down to 75. Hold that nose up. I promise the plane will sink once you get it down there.
Should I put in 40 or not?
Not working. Maybe a baby slip.
So I'm gonna go. Which way should I do
Either
it?
way. Windsocks are dead.
Just a baby because flaps.
Yeah, just go ahead and push a little.
That's 70.
That's
That's
not
70.
a baby.
70.
That's not. It's 75.
Oh, it is now. Dang it. Get over here.
All right, level it off. We're not touched down by those markers. We're going to go around again. We're going to go around. Too much airspeed.
Carby, flaps to 20. Climb, baby, climb.
You got to be more intentional, lose some air altitude on your final, because it seems like every time we get on final, there might be a tailwind at altitude that we just don't know about.
We also should be looking at the windsock here as we're going through.
Well, they are. I mean, they're.
Are they? Is 5 correct?
Well, the one on this end's pointing. They're dead calm.
Okay.
Let's just teardrop around for 2-3. See if it's any better.
That seems dangerous.
Really?
I mean, just in terms of other people, maybe?
If you go and pull your flaps up, pull them all the way up to 0. We got some buffer. I want you to see what happens.
I felt it.
Yeah, but look, we're not climbing. We're like flying. Now we're just now getting back to climbing.
I see. It's because of the lift trade-off, right?
That's
I mean, it's not the drag portion, it's the lift portion.
That's right.
Do you want a teardrop for 2-3? I'm embarrassed about that. He's probably watching.
Completely up to you.
Ryan's like, what the hell? This guy know how to land an airplane?
Well, it happens. Go around practice is good stuff. We've kind of been neglecting it.
Oh gosh. All right. I'm not going to teardrop right there at this altitude.
Yeah, just once you get past it, hang right over East Fairmont.
Right.
Say hi to your wife and kids.
You want me to tell traffic what we're doing before we do it?
Yeah. Go ahead and hang right now.
And Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima climbing through 1,700 feet just off runway 5. We are going to make a teardrop here and come back in for runway 23 Fairmont traffic. Do you want to go set up in the pattern, or do you just want to teardrop out here and come back in?
Whip it back around now. Give me a nice 30-degree bank turn back to the left.
To the left. 30 degrees.
Yep, fly right down the river. There's your house.
Yeah. I'm not looking at that right now, though.
Pull your power back some. Are you cooking, bro? Yep, don't roll out yet. Keep that turn coming. You got a long ways to go.
Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 352 Lima, final, runway 23 Fairmont. We broke all kind of best practices.
Doesn't matter. This wind's calm. All right, now slow it down out here.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Get control out here.
Yeah. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm way fast. How about some flaps? You do 10 here? This would be like our setup point.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, just go get the carb heat in, get the power pull back. See how we're climbing?
Yeah.
There we go. That's more like it.
We got it this time.
We got it smoked.
Third time is the third time's the charm.
Go get your second notch in.
I'll do it again, aren't I? Not careful.
Power back. Keep your track going right at that number. Five's tricky. It's steep because of all that
junk. Yeah.
Well, you got
terrain on the other side.
You got Whitehall, all that stuff down there.
Yep.
So it kind of plays with what you're seeing because you got things beside you. All right, go 30. I think I see Ryan turning in there. Power all the way back. There you go.
Oh, this is much better. 70.
Pull it up. Center line with the aileron, right, just a little right there.
Yep. I see it,
go.
I'm getting there.
It must be Ryan up there at the top of the hill.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, we got some go-around practice anyway.